What if I told you that one of the most innovative observation platforms in China was designed to literally disappear into the landscape? In 2024, MVRDV completed the Pujiang platform, a 414 square meter timber structure covered in earth, perched on a hillside south of Chengdu. But here's the twist. This isn't just about blending in. This project is about creating a beacon that draws you in, while respecting the natural beauty around it. Let's explore how this telescopic timber wonder is redefining what it means to observe nature. Pujiang County sits in the lush, mountainous region of central China, about 80 kilometers southwest of Chengdu. This area is famous for its rolling hills, agricultural terraces, and stunning views across the Sichuan Plains. But here's the interesting part. The site itself had a complicated history. Like many locations in rapidly developing China, this hilltop had been artificially flattened in the past. The natural topography had been disrupted, and what was left was a plateau that felt disconnected from its surroundings. MVRDV's challenge? Transform this altered landscape into a destination that could restore the hill's natural character while serving as a public gathering space and viewpoint. In Chinese culture, there's a deep tradition of mountain contemplation and landscape viewing. Think of all those classical paintings, scholars sitting in pavilions gazing at misty mountains. These viewing platforms weren't just about the view. They were about connection, meditation, and understanding your place in the natural world. The Pujiang platform continues this tradition, but with a completely contemporary approach. Instead of a traditional pavilion sitting on the landscape, MVRDV created a structure that emerges from it, as if the earth itself is opening up to frame the view. From the plains below, the structure acts as a landmark, a beacon, drawing visitors up into the hills. But once you arrive, it becomes something else entirely, a gateway that focuses your attention outward toward the spectacular 270-degree panorama of valleys, terraced fields, and distant mountains. Here's where it gets really interesting. The platform's design is based on a brilliant spatial idea, the telescopic form. Imagine a series of nested arches that gradually increase in size, creating a tunnel that draws you inward, or in this case, outward toward the view. You enter from the back of the hill, where the structure is almost invisible, buried under earth and vegetation. As you walk through, the space progressively opens up. The arches get taller, wider, more expansive. And then, boom, you arrive at this massive 10-meter-high viewing window that dramatically frames the landscape. It's theatrical, it's experiential, and it completely transforms how you perceive the view. You're not just looking at a landscape, you're being launched into it. Now, let's talk about how this thing is actually built. The entire structure is made from glulam, glued, laminated timber. These are engineered wood beams that are incredibly strong and can span large distances. The arches are arranged in a telescoping series, each one supporting the next. What's remarkable is the scale. This is one of the largest timber structures of its type in this region of China. The use of wood here isn't just aesthetic, it's a statement about sustainable construction and material innovation. The outer arches are covered with earth and planted with native grasses and vegetation. This isn't just for looks, although it does look incredible. The earth covering provides thermal mass, helps regulate interior temperatures, and allows the structure to literally become part of the hillside. Let's focus on the star of the show, that 10-meter-high glass wall. This isn't your average window. It's a precision-engineered curtain wall that creates a seamless connection between the interior and the landscape beyond. The glass is carefully positioned at the exact point where the earth covering ends and the viewing balcony begins. It creates this stunning juxtaposition. You're inside a cave-like space, surrounded by timber and earth. And then suddenly, there's this explosion of light and view. The balcony itself cantilevers out from the hillside, giving you an almost vertiginous feeling, like you're floating above the valley. The floor is simple timber decking, keeping the focus entirely on the panoramic view. Behind the scenes, this project represents some serious computational design work. Each timber arch has a slightly different radius and dimension. Getting this right required extensive 3D modeling and digital fabrication techniques. The connections between the timber elements are engineered with millimeter precision. This kind of accuracy is crucial when you're working with natural materials like wood, which can expand and contract with humidity changes. The Pujiang platform achieved a 2-star rating under China's Green Building Evaluation Standard. But what does that actually mean in practice? Let's break down the sustainability strategies that make this project work. First, the earth covering isn't just decorative. It's a sophisticated thermal management system. The soil provides natural insulation, keeping the interior cool in summer and reducing heat loss in winter. This is passive design at its best, using the properties of natural materials to regulate temperature without mechanical systems. The telescoping form also creates natural ventilation. As warm air rises, it draws cooler air in from the entrance. The large opening at the front allows for cross-ventilation, meaning on many days, you don't need any mechanical cooling at all. By choosing timber as the primary structural material, MVRDV made a significant carbon choice. Wood is one of the few building materials that actually stores carbon rather than emitting it. During its growth, the trees absorb CO2 from the atmosphere, and that carbon remains locked in the timber structure. Compare this to steel or concrete, which require enormous amounts of energy to produce and release significant carbon emissions. The glulam used here came from sustainably managed forests, adding another layer of environmental responsibility. For the times when passive strategies aren't enough, the platform uses a geothermal heat pump system. Basically, it taps into the stable temperatures underground to heat and cool the space efficiently. This system uses far less energy than traditional HVAC, and because it's powered by the temperature differential underground, it's much more sustainable than fossil fuel-based heating. Beyond the building itself, this project is about healing the site. Remember that flattened hilltop. The earth covering and native plantings are gradually restoring the natural contours and biodiversity of the area. The planted roof provides habitat for insects and birds, helps manage stormwater, and contributes to the microclimate. In a way, the building is disappearing as the vegetation establishes itself, which is exactly the point. So what actually happens in this 414 square meter structure? The beauty of the Pujiang platform is its flexibility. Yes, it's an observation platform, a place to take in those stunning views of central China's landscape. But it's also designed as an event space. The main interior can host exhibitions, cultural events, educational programs, and community gatherings. There are smaller alcove spaces carved into the earth banks on either side, creating intimate areas for rest or small group discussions. The whole design encourages both social interaction and personal reflection. What I find compelling about this project is its accessibility. This isn't a private retreat or an exclusive destination. It's a public space, free and open to everyone. The gentle slope of the path makes it accessible to people of different mobility levels. The interior is spacious enough for wheelchairs and strollers. This is inclusive design that doesn't announce itself. It's just thoughtfully integrated. The platform serves as an educational tool. From this vantage point, you can understand the geography, agriculture, and ecology of the region. You can see how the terraced fields work with the topography, how the valleys channel water, how human activity and nature coexist. For local schools, it's become a destination for field trips. For tourists, it's a gateway to understanding this part of China. For residents, it's a point of pride, a world-class piece of architecture in their own backyard. But maybe the most important function is something harder to quantify. This platform changes your perspective, literally and metaphorically. That journey through the telescoping spaces, from darkness to light, from enclosed to open, it's transformative. You arrive at the viewing window with a heightened sense of anticipation. The landscape feels more vivid, more meaningful. In our screen-dominated world, spaces like this remind us of the power of simply being present in a place, of really looking at the world around us. That's a gift that goes beyond architecture. Finally, the Pujiang platform has given this area a new identity. It's put Pujiang on the map, not just as a stopover, but as a destination with something unique to offer. It's become a symbol of how contemporary architecture can enhance rather than dominate a landscape, how innovation and tradition can coexist, how a small structure, just 414 square meters, can have an outsized impact on a community and a region. The Pujiang platform is more than just a viewing deck. It's a masterclass in contextual design, sustainable building, and creating meaningful public space. MVRDV has shown us that sometimes the most powerful architecture is the architecture that knows when to step back, when to blend in, and when to let the landscape be the star. But the real test? Come back in 10 years when the vegetation is fully established, and see if you can even tell where the hillside ends and the building begins. What do you think? Is this the future of observation architecture? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to subscribe. We're exploring groundbreaking projects from around the world every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.